Mr. Erdogan seemed pretty defiant. How much longer can he hold out for?
Well, I think it is a matter of time, but I don't think we should be under any illusions that this strategy, which is essentially a nationalistic one, to blame in many ways the U.S. for the coming ongoing economic hardship in Turkey, will buy him more time than many people believe, in my opinion. Ultimately, I think he does end up at the IMF, but it could be quite a few months from now.
Well, I mean, this is literally like the Castro playbook, right, all over again. He's trying to double down, brash rhetoric, appease the base of his political coalition. But he's got, the worst performing currency of the year. Numbers don't lie. Data doesn't lie. Look at the terminal and what they're saying. What is his end goal?
Well, I don't think he has a strategy. I think that's very clear. I mean, if you go out and if you have at this point to go out and ask your political supporters to donate, quote unquote, their hard currency and gold for the national treasury, which is essentially what he's doing, you don't have a strategy. And when you say that, the markets might have dollars, we have our faith, you're basically hoping that something will happen. You don't quite know what it is. So no, he doesn't have a strategy.
Donating gold, donating foreign exchange reserves, that's actually reminding me of the Asian financial crisis in the late 90s and how they had to go to the IMF. How
this
bad
is
will
Korea,
they need to
Korea
get?
1997. Yeah,
exactly.
Korea
That is such an interesting point. Please elaborate. And how bad does it need to get for Turkey to actually go to the fund?
Well, I mean, I think given that you've already seen an overall decline of the currency by over 1/3, we know what that does to inflation. I think you will be looking at, obviously, further declines in the exchange rate. I think you could soon be talking about potential capital controls, which, of course, is another time-tested policy of the Asian financial crisis and afterwards. But again, it only buys you time, and it doesn't necessarily starve off basically a significant slowdown in the economy domestically in Turkey. I think you will see the banking system come under significant strain, both private and state-owned banks. So he doesn't avoid a crisis. And for someone who has just been elected, if in his own mind, probably president for life, this is not a great ticket.